Well, good evening, human creatures. It's been not that long ago. I'm probably going to play to the end of this, probably disc 1. I'm going to be doing some morphing and grinding now that I can probably explore the map better. I mean, I'm not airship levels of exploration, but I can get around now. But I'm probably going to be playing 7 until said date. Hopefully pretty soon. I'd like to see kind of the twist going on with the B section. Or I should say Type B. That lovely song you're hearing is from Dyna Blaster called Walk 1. It's amazing what you find when you go looking for music for Doom duels. But we're not here for that. And for those who don't know, that is from FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's. My very own mod right there. An illegitimate son of God, aka Copycatally Natalie. This is one of her favorite films. It just goes to show you she has no taste. Oh yeah, his name's Bob. Nah, he deserved to fucking get it then. And I don't regret it. Poor Bob, yeah, I know. Well, look at the bright side. If he lived, which I doubt he did, he's gonna save a bunch of money on Halloween masks. Is that wrong to say? Nah, I don't think so. He's Bob. Alright, one more thing to set up. And we're good. No, the novelization of FNAF movie describes him jaw being slashed up, his cheeks and forehead being sliced open, and his eyes and jaw being impaled by parts of jabbing. So he's not dead, he just kind of wishes he was. Is kind of the gist of what I'm hearing. Hey, you can't beat him. I guess you get to look like him. We're finally here, let's split up. You do whatever you want, but don't put Elena in danger. And don't worry, we won't do anything to hurt this Yuffie for now. So what made me pick a photo from FNAF? I think me and you talking about FNAF too. Like I even though I gist with you, I don't outwardly hate FNAF. Kidding, I do. It's just, I think it could have been way better. I think they should have just committed to the PG bit, or not committed to the PG bit, and went full gore. And this movie would have gotten praise beyond what it would know. Unfortunately, it didn't. It stuck with PG, which leaves it very much lacking. But I do like the opening scene. I do get a kick out of this, like, poor bastard getting his face basically rearranged in a more harmful way. I haven't done this section in a long time. I thought you could go in there. She's thinking of another one. Hey Xanto, what are you up to? How's everything going? It's been a while. Thank you for the shadow, Nat. Oh, come on. You can run. Run from the little butterfly people. I'm on a mountain that's supposed to represent Japanese culture, yet I'm finding monsters that look more like it's ancient Europe. Right, not ancient Europe, ancient Egypt. So how's everything going with you? I haven't seen you stream. Oh, then again, my schedule's been all shot to hell. So how have you been? Things are going? Yeah, I can relate. Star Ocean 6? There's 6 of them now? Last one I played, I think, was... Oh, I think it was the one for the PlayStation 3, and that was a long time ago. Oh. How was it, by the way? Is it worth any of the hype? Because I have been hearing good things about it. Or am I thinking of another Star Ocean? No, it wouldn't be the second remake. I wonder if they're going to remake the others. They already kind of give them HD remakes. No, I'm not thinking of Star Ocean. You got to forgive me, Xanto. I'm having a senior moment here. I also watched the FNAF movie yesterday, and I loved it. Oh, hell yeah, Nat. How'd it go? Is it as you remember? It's a nudge back to the right path after 4 and 5. That's good to hear. Probably my favorite, and I don't know if it's popular or not, but my favorite, at least in Star Ocean, is probably 1, definitely 2. 1 was kind of hard to play. Like, the fan translation of it was glitchy at best, but I did like 1 and 2. 3 wasn't too bad, and the one on the PS3, I don't remember what number that one was, but it wasn't. It was getting a little bit too hardcore anime, but not like bothersome. Yeah, 1 and 2 were fucking good, but it's been kind of hijacked by the same people who do Tales of it. Went full anime. Let me go. Delicious, scrumptious. I think I just found a new hobby. Which shall it be? Oh, I fucking love 3. In fact, I thought about giving it a playthrough. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I didn't really feel either way of it. It was just fine. Oh yeah, the robber's name in the movies were Hank. He's the one who attacked Bonnie. Carl, the one who got attacked by Mr. Cupcake. Max, who she got attacked by Freddy, and Jeff, who is Max's brother, who got attacked by Foxy. I didn't even know they had names. I just remember someone yelling Hank and then everybody getting murdered. I just wish that when they should have added so much gore in that. That would have been better for Max's death, because I remember who she was. Yeah, it did. I didn't like the battle system of it. I didn't mind the plot. I didn't mind other things about it, but the battle system is what kind of left me feeling. It was kind of like I got the same feeling I did when I played Xenogear or Xenosaga. The story is awesome, but some of the battle, it felt like a good idea put in. I'm getting ready to check because now I've got to be curious. Because I don't know if it's the right one I'm thinking of. Yeah, The Last Hope. That's why I didn't remember the goddamn number. I have it for the PS3. Still do, right behind me. I think they just did a remaster of it. Or not just did. Max wasn't as bad as she deserved to die. Well, that's the thing about horror film. I don't know, but fucking everything under the sun is getting a remaster these days. Games that have barely been out for fucking hot, or not even a hot minute, starting to get fucking just. I don't get it. It's like Ni no Kuni. The game's not even been out for not even close to 10 years at this point, and it somehow got remastered. Star Ocean, which I think came out in 2013, it got remastered, I think, about 5 years ago, maybe 4. It wasn't even 10. Look at fucking The Last of Us. That thing's been remastered more than years I've been alive. It's like Skyrim. It's just everything's getting remastered constantly, and I don't get it, but it is. It's one of those things. Or I think they might forget if they killed it. Or not killed it, but forget if they did it. We're trying to breathe. What's a good way to put it? Like, if they have a game out, this is their way of trying to get it back into people's minds. Which is beyond me. Like, you used to have to wait like 20-some years to get a decent fucking remake. And there's games on DOS and other older consoles who are probably never going to be touched that I'd like to see a fucking remake. But yet, the world needed Star Ocean 4's remaster. I agree. It's kind of like with comic books. They'll always do a remake or do a comic book because people already know it. People love it. It's here. It's queer. You're going to have to get used to it. And when it comes to like different franchises I like that are, I wouldn't say obscure, but we both know in the gaming community that it'd either be torn apart or just not really recognized, especially older genres of game like dungeon crawling or old-fashioned RTSs. There's just not an audience for. Look at Command and Conquer. To be honest, she really needed the money. I don't know. And that money got her killed. Nat, greed will always get you killed in the end. If it doesn't, it'll destroy you too. There are fates worse than death. Should I take her? Hey, I'm a Turk. You can't get away with this. Or maybe her. Oh, God. I knew this was going to happen. I should have just escaped less than seriously. God, I love you. I love this new Yuffie. Random question. If someone offers you $1,000 to destroy an abandoned pizza shop with a haunted animatronics, would you? I gotta say no, Nat, because here's the thing, Nat. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I don't believe in God. I really fucking don't. I'm pretty much a very hardened atheist, but I can tell you one thing: working with a lot of the elderly and sick, I do believe in the paranormal. I have seen some shit that really cannot be explained. And I'm not talking about dogs barking or dolls twitching. I have seen legitimately weird shit. Nat, some things are just not worth it. There's an old saying, Nat. All that glitters isn't gold. Remember that. I made my choice. My companion for the night will be the cheerful one. Grossness. Don't mess with me, old man. I'll bite it right off. Fuck yeah, Yuffie. That's why you're my girl. Ah, oh, and she's saucies too. Wee wee. Alright, that's it. All that glitters is gold. Smash mouth. Nat, I'll ban you. I'll ban your sorry ass. Don't you ever mention that fucking failed ban. Alright, that's it. So what made you play Star Ocean? I'm kind of curious. What kind of drove you to that one? I didn't even know there were 6 of them. I knew there was another one past apparently 4, but I didn't know there were 6. Yeehaw. That's what's going on. Who's there? Yeehaw. Love that show. I like how Mike's mom puts a lot of ketchup on the burger, but honestly, when it comes to putting ketchup on a burger, I put a little, not a lot. If I want to put a lot of ketchup, I put it on the side. I am the same way too. Like, I love tomatoes. Nat, like, I love tomatoes. I love tomato soup. I love really anything like that. But when it comes to ketchup, it's when it comes to a burger, it can be put on there. But if it's a lot, yeah, I'm agree with you. It has to put on the side, or else you're gonna look like you're eating a like a fucking murdered cow. It was just a. I understand that. I've been doing that a lot lately, Xanto. No big reason. So yeah, SOS. Was it really? I kind of enjoyed it when I played. What made it a big flop? Was it just really good game that didn't sell, or did it have stiff competition, or just kind of suck? Generic. We're so low. And what little game that they had to offer I enjoyed. Now you got to take the good with the bad. Sometimes it works out, and sometimes you wish it didn't. Oh man, Cloud, well, you caught up to me. You got a lot to answer for. Hope you're ready for some cutting, ripping, and smashing. You should have said tearing, and then I could have played the Doom anthem. You damn hyena. What the hell are you doing? Silence, you're not, none of you know, goddamn, now you know how much I've suffered since. Super bad. One of the issues is the OST launch is recycled themes. Oh my fucking god, no. I played a few games like that, and that is horrible. There's a lot of games I do not like the gameplay, but I will kind of stomach what I see, and even some bad plots for a soundtrack. And one of the good selling points has to be a really good OST. For them to kind of shit on that, did they think like nostalgia would carry it through? Either that or they didn't care. They thought it would sell. Like, you're kind of hitting the nail on the head, but I could see it going for just not caring. Especially adjacent to like what I've seen Capcom and the rest. You know, Xanto, you're actually kind of right. I don't. I expect a kind of generic action, anime action kind of game. Like, my expectations kind of went down with 3. It's a long story, but I feel bad for Nessa. You can tell that she's traumatized by her dad, William, 100%. She was friends with the missing... She was. Not. That's how he picked them out. He used her as bait. And you kind of get that feeling with her. He was basically a manipulator, emotional manipulator, and you can tell some of his dialogue that he convinced his daughter that she helped kill those kids, and she didn't. I imagine Tri-Ace had zero money. They must fucking have, because I knew that there was another game released, but not fucking that bad. A lot of those anime studios, I like to call them like Atlas and them, they either get really big hits or they get really big misses. They're really kind of at the whim of what's going on or what's in the tide. I've seen a lot of that happen, especially in the anime game studios, where you can't have everything be... What's a good example? Persona. Like, Persona 1 and 2, or Persona 1 and Innocent Sin, I think, are pretty fucking good. Then I let the Persona series alone, because it kind of... I'm not into that much anime. If you guys are, or anybody out there enjoys it, people who like anime, that's good for you. But for me, I don't really care for it. But at the same time, I lost. A lot of games now are taking on an anime form, so I can either bitch or I can get with the fucking program. But I can't do both. Or technically, this is the internet. I can do both, but it's like my dungeon crawlers. A lot of them are now Japanese-based anime games. I mean, you can bitch or get with the program, but at the same time, you see a lot of them be hit or misses. And I think fucking Star Ocean kind of fell in the same vein of like Wizardry. Like, if you ever play... I don't know if you like dungeon crawlers, Xanto, but boob crawlers, you're kind of fucking hitting the nail on the head, because Wizardry went from like gritty medieval European themed armor and that to like basically just girls who look like they fight Vaseline monsters. Oh, sorry, Nat. Matthew Lord's character is so good. The in performance is my favorite, and I hope we get to see more of him in the... Yeah, I agree. I think he really did help carry that film. You could tell he was more... You could tell, Nat, that he was on the verge of hamming it up, but not too much. Yeah, he is an angsty teen, but I do agree with you, Nat. But when it comes to the Wizardry series... It's like Japan can't move past Wizardry 5 or 3. They don't evolve what was already made before. If they bumped it up to like have extra mechanics, but they don't. They're so stuck in their own ways that they're not seeing people move past them. Only the diehard fan base is staying with them. I love Wizardry, but when you play Wizardry 8, it shouldn't feel like I'm playing Wizardry 3. When I play Star Oceans 4, it shouldn't feel like I'm playing... Name another anime game. I didn't mean to like come to that conclusion the long way, but I'm gonna steal boob crawlers. That's gonna be my little monster. I wish the second movie wasn't... And that, don't worry, the way time flies, especially if you have a job like me, Nat, it's January now, and here in a few months you're gonna look up, or I'm going to, and it's not even gonna feel like it's even in August. I don't give a damn. Let Yuffie go. And Elena, I guess. You guys are serious. Good. I'm not fooling around either, not this time. Why did you have to kill my poor raps? No, raps, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I'm going to go with raps, because the other one's actually more horrifying. Now you're going to meet my new pet, and you won't survive this one so easy. And I can't morph them. Apes. Here, come here. What the hell am I saying it backward for? Boy, you look very familiar. And I really don't have anything but pain. Not gonna lie, I wish a sneak peek into the pizza... Wait, what? Sneak... Oh, okay, I could sneak in... Pizza to the movie just to know if in Act 2... Freddy's Pizza got what I want home. The second time I want to make a pizza or order one. I don't blame you. Nat, I almost made a pizza about 2 or 3 days ago. I just didn't have the yeast. Actually, kind of sounds really good. That's right, Aries. You self-abuse. So what's next on the itinerary, Xanto? Any other thing catch your fancy? between games, I guess. I'm kind of doing the same thing. If you're wondering what I'm doing, and you're probably not. Oh, Xandu? Oh, God, I almost bought that. I almost bought the plus one that's on GOG not too long ago. That was actually looking really good. That is real old school. It's fun, but I'm not sure if I can commit to it yet. Xandu, or I'm probably pronouncing that game right. Xanadu, there we go. English is hard for me today. I find it fun. But, you know, it's my cup of tea. I wonder if they're gonna, if I'm gonna sneak in pizza. Nah, you can try. I can put it to you that way. God, I'm so used to her. God, I gotta get better at controlling Aries. Alright. There we go. Guess I'm just gonna beat this thing to the pole. Nothing else. I've seen people sneak in a lot of food in a movie. I have too, and I've done it. Like, I used to sneak in, like, gas station hot dogs and shit like that. But, like, just find a movie theater who's run down and isn't gonna care, or find a butler. Not a butler. Where the fuck did that come from? Find an usher who doesn't give a shit. More or less, just find the usher. One of my friends worked at a movie theater, a local job, and fuck, he'd see it and he didn't feel like stopping him and interrupting everything, so he just let it slide. I'm enjoying that these super old school games sometimes are really... Yeah, no, oh my god. A lot of people, when they go to remake classics or send that so-called love letter to 90s games, as they put in every fucking pixelated game title nowadays on Steam or GOG, they don't ever... it feels like they go off what they remember it being and not what it really is. So when you see, like... When you play, like, Xanadu, or, like, let's try Wild Arms. There's another one that has fuck you puzzles in it, especially 2 and 3. It's sometimes the only thing that keeps you kind of committed is how much time you've invested into the game and how much you really want to see it through. And pray to God it's a story-driven puzzle and not a side quest. Alright, I'm gonna start using some of these items here. I remember when I sneaked chicken sandwiches and onion rings with also soda. Now you got me wanting onion rings. That actually sounds pretty damn good right now. I'm almost 40 now, and I'm not sure if I want to commit so much. Welcome to my hell. Let's go with Fury Band. I'm right up there with you, and I'm starting to do the same thing. Like, that's why I'm kind of picking and choosing when I play, if I really do want to play it. Because I really don't have time to just throw stuff at the wall anymore. Meteor, Max. Well, they don't... I think growing up, that's the one thing they leave out, where they don't tell you, is what your true precious resource is. It's money, but most of the time, it's fucking your own time. It's the one thing you have an abundance of, but you can never get fucking back. I mean, you never can buy. Wait. Just a second. Just shut up. Just listen to me. It won't take long. Why do you think a bad guy like me would swallow his pride and plead for his life? Woohoo, that's right. I do miss the time I had with games and commitment. I had 2 games like... Oh, that's a real small font. Give me 1 second here to... There we go. I can actually read. I missed the time I had as a kid and commitment, or commit. I had games like these. I agree with you there, Xanto. I was the same way. Like, a lot of my favorite times, and I still remember them fondly growing up. Even though I grew up in fucking crushing poverty. Some of the best times of my life were, like, grinding on Dragon Warrior, or Final Fantasy, or playing Doom, and just either listening to music or watching a movie while I did it. And some of that is because I had so much free time on my hands, even when I still was getting a job, and you really can't replicate that. That's what I think people often forget. Like, they often run around yelling nostalgia, but they forget the base term of that in Greek is painful memory. You're not supposed to want nostalgia, but we do. And it's now that it's a marketable commodity, it's going to be shoved in our faces every which way but loose. So if I ever watch it at home if I ever have it at home to watch FNAF 2 for a second time, I would probably order pizza with a couple combos like chicken, mozzarella sticks, marinara sauce. Yeah, hell yeah, I'd go with that. That sounds like I don't know about the mozzarella sticks, man. I'd be picking up something else. But yeah, I'd go with that. Depends on who you're gonna order from. Damn tricky motherfucker. I hate this man, I really do. Now give me give me your woman too. I guess I had the last laugh. No, that would be us. Yeehaw? Wait, what's going on? Who's there? Making me want to eat fast food burgers? Ugh. I know it sounds weird, but if there's anything I want right now, and I know it's weird, is zucchini fritters with jalapeno honey cream cheese. I don't know why, but that's been kind of striking my fancy lately. Other than that, I just want black coffee and honey cakes. Sounds really good right now, and I don't know why. Or not honey cakes, but biscuits with honey on it. Jesus, you're too healthy? I wish. I just like... I'm not a vegetarian or a vegan, but I like certain foods like that. I don't know if I would make a pizza combo. That's why it's a lot easier to order rip, because a lot of fast food makes... to make... Oh, like I said, Nat, it really just kind of depends. Like, if you're getting from Pizza Hut, just stick with the pizza and order nothing else. Or breadsticks or shit. They're shit. It's slop. Domino's, the breadsticks are kind of worth it. The wings are a bit better. Papa John's, never order from. Fuck that restaurant. Papa Murphy's, maybe. I wish my palate was that refined. I just traveled around a lot eating different foods. And you kind of hone in on what you kind of like or don't like, or with like texture. Like, I'm nuts on I think I've said this before when it comes to texture. I haven't planned on coming after you, seeing that we're still on vacation, but now that you went out and took a Turk hostage, now we have to take care of you personally. Damn it, they're both coming with me. I think he threw a knife in his back. Good timing, Rude. What's your favorite pizza place to order? Nat, I usually make my pizza at home because I like extra thin crust and wheat. But if I had to order one from home, is usually Woody's. They had a really good selection on their garden pizzas and their Supremes, and they know how to use the right amount of cheese. But if I had to go for like good old-fashioned slop, it'd probably be Domino's. But if I had to go a little bit further out of my way, it'd just be from... There's a pizzeria, and I can't think of it, over here in Portland, and I like it. It's pretty good. They serve different kinds of pizza crust, too. Problem is, it costs you your fucking mortal soul. Let's get to work. Alright, Canoe, this will be over quick, so listen up. Why do you think we went out through the trouble of teaming up with those guys to get you? Because we were ready to die, we were sure to win, or because we were clueless. Number two. All wrong. No, wait, stop. You should try fate. And that, I'm honestly surprised that's not a fucking thing. I really am. The correct answer was... because it's our job. Oh, thank you very much. I never expected you to come and help. Elena, don't act so weak. You're a Turk. Yes, sir. If I had to order from FNAF 2 movie, I would do a Pizza Hut because it seems like they have more... I've worked at a few places, Nat, and one of them, God, what was the adjoining restaurant? It was Pizza Hut and something else. What the fuck were they? Oh, god damn it, what was it? I think it was KFC, because they're right across the street. And two of the friends I had, well, I think it was one of their brothers who worked for fucking, they only did deliveries, but some of the horror stories I've heard come out of Pizza Hut's cuisine and the way they prep the food, it's right on par with what I remember doing at McDonald's with their little sleeves of fucking egg white. I guess we owe you one. Yeah, what do you want? Oh. We'll get right on it away. Was that the company? Yeah, they want they want us to find these losers next. We're on the clock? Nah, that is a cute emote. Nah, we're still on vacation. Hey, who cares about that? Get me down. Wild one? Never heard of it. Phew, perfect. Now the materia is back in its rightful place. If you want my honest opinion, Nat, when it comes to like fast food, I really don't order it. I'd rather go for like, what's a good way to put it? Like, oh, they got not a, what the fuck are they called? Not a carry-out place, but like a cafe setting. Like you can pull a saddle up to a fucking trough up there and order yourself a good burger or something. Like that. That's kind of the way I feel about it, at least. No, there's this one song playing in FNAF movie called What by Iggy Pop. Oh god. Fortunately, those can be expensive. Yeah, but you're also paying for what you get. You get buy slop, you get slop. It's like when I was working at McDonald's, Nat, I still remember, like, this is back when the dollar menu was all the rave, and I still remember why the fucking dollar menu was the dollar menu when I had to cook the food. Well, it'll be alright. Don't be so picky. Anyways, let's... that was sure close. No, normally I would have kicked their butts boom bang. That Cornelio guy is a real pain. I'd rather deal with my dad than that guy. Dude, I honestly think fast food and diners. Thank you, Nat. I'd rather do the diner, trust me. I've done 2 short order cooked jobs in a diner, one in Louisiana, another one up over in Seattle, and yeah, trust me, go with the diner. There are things I enjoy without asking where it came from, like fast food burgers. A lot of that shit is so processed, you know, you do actually have an idea. That's one of my biggest complaints about it. It's best just to hold your nose and not ask about, you know, the wizard behind the curtain, but sometimes you can't avoid it. Don't know what... you don't want to know what some of these... Yeah. Fun little fact, Xanto, is I used to work at a... Oh, let me get a drink here. I used to work at an Oscar Mayer plant where I had to push this giant cart of food or mixed products that come off the truck. And to make hot dogs, I've seen cow, chicken, pork, and of questionable quality. Some that even looked like pig's feet go right into the same fucking blender to make these things. I'm usually picky when I buy food at groceries and stuff. I am too. That's one reason why I lean towards plants a lot, because I know that can't really be replicated. Or I mean fucked with too much. A seasoning can, but that's usually why I lean towards that. They made they're made by Freddy's organs. I almost read that differently, Nat. Hunter is laying on me. Aw. Is he wanting cheese? At last. After all that, we got our materia back. Now come, everybody. Let's continue our journey. Hey, wait. Alright, I'll give this back to you. Here, look. Added steel. Come on, wait. No matter what you guys say, I'm going with you. Next time. Nah, just give him a block of cheese. Oh, you're fine, Xanto. I'll be here. So who got what? Ah. So basically you got clouds. I should say part of clouds. Now I want to go to a diner. I do too, Nat. That sounds really good right now. Like I said, I'm in the mood for something like... I don't know what it is. It just sounds really good right now. I don't know why zucchini fritters, but it just sounds really good. If I was going to go to a diner, it'd probably... onion rings. I'm going to drink from this when I watch a FNAF 2 movie. Oh, God. See what we got here. Oh, God damn it, Nat. I'm honestly surprised there's not a pizzeria named after FNAF or done in that kind of vein. That kind of shocks me. Huh. Sorry, Ares. You got to go. Alright, let's see what you got there. No, weeb. No, we're not weebing it up. Why would something like that exist? Why? Where do you find this stuff at, Nat? One of these days you're gonna have to cut me in on that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Get Holy Revive. All restore. Sneak attack osmosis. Added skill. And everything seems to be checking out there. Let's get you, my boy, ordered up and ready to go. Gonna be here for a while. I remember when there was a restaurant called Freddy's and people really spam called them asking why? How can you be that fucking stupid? God, man, I hate fucking people sometimes. Of fucking course. Something doesn't feel right. No, it's here somewhere. Oh, God. Nat, not only trying to weebify everybody, but it looks like you're also trying to bronify them. Hell yeah, Fluttershy. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks like she's having the time of her life. Firefly. A little bit of earth and I know I need to get wall up. What the hell? Okay, that's where they went. Manipulate, sense, steel, lightning. Let's give you... Yeah, let's stick with that for right now. Fluttershy is canonically an anime fan. If you don't know that, she's a metalhead and an anime fan. I remember you telling me both. Nat, I don't think there's going to be a time you don't let me know. Matt, I get why. That is a lot of vitality. Holy shit. With the magic defense and everything. I like how they kind of played with the stats on these. It really does make it a win-risk kind of situation. She's just me. Yeah, I could see her. Yeah, I think that would be probably the best representation you have. Nothing like going through this. Slow. Let's get you poison. And as for you... I'm gonna put that... It's weird, because I could have swore I had more elementals. That's gonna fucking drive me up the wall here. Alright, let's find out. I doubt this will work because I have yet to get shit like this to ever work. Hey, Misty. She's just me. Later today, I'll be eating grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. That's a fucking classic right there. You can't go wrong with that. Let's see if I can get a lot out of Death Blow. Command. I'm not gonna lie to you, now that actually does sound really good. I'm a whore for a good grilled cheese. What kind of cheese you like on it? I like just American. That's one of the few sandwiches I like with a little bit of oregano sprinkled in. Let's give you haste, because we're gonna start needing to pick that up. Let's go with... I think I got this backwards. There we go. give you barrier as well. Destruct. You're supposed to have that. And you don't hit with lightning. There we go. Even though I think that was supposed to be on Cloud. Pepperjack? That ain't too bad. Yeah, that's a good cheese. Like, one of my old classics I used to use, I don't get it so much now that I'm up north, is Kobe Longhorn, which I haven't really found much for. It seems to be about right. I know I probably done fucked it up, but it is what it is. I don't want to be hanging around this menu all the time. I'll get the side quest with her and her dad later. I actually want to do some grinding out here. Or I should say, up here. Before I go any further, I probably should have come in here and bought some weapons. Give me 1 second, Nat. What do you think of... Alright, let's see what you got me. I like them both. I really do. But I like them better with the old man glasses. I like how Gen A and Gen Z are trying to bring back those bridge glasses with that double bridge, and they don't realize that shit was old back in the 70s. Like those fucking headlight glasses. I love how things that we hated, or I wouldn't say hated, we're getting away from in the 90s, are now Gen Z and Gen A are trying to revive, like the fucking mullet, the broccoli top, using dumbass terms. Like, all of a sudden, everybody in the internet started using the term crashing out. Not in the proper way. It usually means getting out of prison. Or getting out of a situation, not having an emotional breakdown. But I do kind of funny that they're reusing those glasses. Hey, yo, welcome. See what you got cracking. I'm going to stick with that fucking sword, that's for sure. Chainsaw. Ooh, tempting, but no. I have like 1,000 of those fucking things. I'll buy weapons I don't have. I'm pretty sure they know it's old. I guess Gen Z things are... I don't think they know it's old, Nat. I think they had this false sense of nostalgia. Like, if you lived through the 80s, you'd know what we were trying to get away from. Or I wouldn't say lived through, but born and lived through the 80s. But if you were like... If somebody just took a shit ton of streamers or movies or games made in that era and shoved it in your face, and suddenly you'd think the mullet is cool because the mullet guy does dumb shit. That's honestly what I think it is. Trying to, or having a nostalgia that's not earned. Wouldn't they think it's old? I mean, I guess the glasses thing in the 80s, so I doubt it. No, I don't. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, don't get me wrong. Got loco weed. Okay, this might be shorter than what I thought. I actually want to test out Deathblow to see if he does all that. Oh, that's what I mean, Nat. It's like retrofitting something post. 27 is but the best you could do. I got added cut. And I think it stopped there. Let's go with sense. But I mean that, like, when I say interest in them, but it's where they got their interest for. It's like if you... It's like learning something, but for the wrong reason. It's one reason why I think fucking mullets are coming back. Like, my fucking god, did nobody learn their lesson? Okay, she did not kill him. Thank you. Hopefully this does it. Just gonna change you up. Alright, that's just, that's not bad. If I do the chocobo thing, I eventually... I might skip it this time, just go for the fucking ruby weapon one. And save all the fuss and muss. Or do I have a problem walking up? Them and they're bringing... The thing also that gets me, Nat, isn't that they're bringing it back, is they're bringing back the worst versions of it. Like, not even the good shit. I think I already... No, I didn't morph you. Let's see what we're going to be getting out of you. 900 ain't too bad. Yuffie, you kill him. Oh, fucking silk. I mean, it doesn't... No, it doesn't. Not in the grander scheme of anything, Nat. Trust me, nothing really matters. Maybe that's just my nihilism peeking up. Okay, thank God you didn't kill him outright. Vaccine, not bad, not bad. Let's steal from you for now. Sense. Bizarre Bug. I like their names. Hey, Angry Old Gasm. How are you doing today? Not too bad. Just mulling through it and talking with my mod. How's everything going at your casa? Where the hell did Reflect come from? Oh, well. I might sleep. Nat, you have a good night. Thank you for the shout-out, Nat. I like that emote. Fastest SO ever. Thank you. Oh, you're fine. Nat's, trust me, she's trained on that. Like, she can get them way faster than me. So how's everything going for you, Angry? Do you mind if I just call you Angry Old? Or Old Angry? Because I'm going to butcher your name every time I go to say it. What's your street name? Deadly Waste? That's actually might come in handy. OAG sounds pretty damn good. You got it. So how's everything going with you? Angry as old as my dad? Yeah, don't worry. Sooner or later it's going to be damn near all of us. Oh, how'd that... Oh, I forgot to check that. God damn it. Halves holy. What the hell is it having holy for? Let's just go with that. I'm never going to figure that out, so I wanted to check out this. Check out the Twitcher burst. Oh, good luck, man. I've been trying to figure it out myself. Not too bad over here, just getting a minute off from adulting. Oh, same here. My mind is breaking looking at this jazz. No, I never did like triple slots. I can do doubles or basic. I know what to do with them, but when they're all lined up, I can never truly get them to work. I mean, that's just a failing on my end, but man, is it a pain. Added death blow. Sneak, steal from that command. Holy all. Magic counter barrier. It's always just that one you can't get to work, and it drives me nuts. For now, I'll just tack it on. Hell with it. I'll do that. It's been real, but it's all, let's be real. It is to all materials, so you can sell them faster. Yeah, that used to be one of my ways of grinding. Especially on the sandworms, right before you, like, you really don't get the grind AP until much later. But I wouldn't call them sandworm, the ocean worms. Trident. Oh yeah, I think Leviathan. It's been a while. I'll come back for you. By the way, what are you doing after stream? Me? Nat, it's probably one of my few days off, so I'm probably going to be rearranging. I got a new desk in. I'm going to be cutting up my old one. I'm going to be doing stuff like that. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I knew you could get up to the damn hand. But other than that, OAG, I'm just... Okay, I can't run. Well, now's a better time than any. But I've just been going around. In Type B, you get morph early, and so far I've been getting a lot of good stuff. So I'm basically just going to go around doing that for a bit on different things. I figured I'd do it here in Wutai, then move on down to the coast and see what I get for them. So far, it's yielded a lot of good stuff if you ever plan on playing New Threat. I'm not going to lie, this should be kind of the default Final Fantasy VII experience. Morphing Plus, you have Yuffie. I'm not going to lie, like, this mod, I'm not going to try to spoil it, but they make her feel less of a... They make her feel less of a side character and more like she does belong. The same way with Vincent, and I'm so glad they do. I was looking for you. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. $31. Okay, 300. I don't got much time to waste with you guys. Wutai area was insane for items when they take all... Yeah, they do. And a lot of it, like... A lot of the attack items you get really do shine through when you can't cast spells. That's the one thing, it doesn't have, like... I think, if I had to remember right, I think Final Fantasy X had the most items to really kind of attack with, like the gems. But with 7, you do get a decent amount, and it really does put those toxic waste, or dirty, dirty bombs, toxic waste, right arms, stuff like that into real good use. Vincent was such a tag-along, but was a bit sad to Dritch. It is, and that's kind of what they kind of fix it with him, and I'm glad to see it. They make him feel like he needs to be there. Ah, fuck it. We're out of here. That's what kind of made me like how they handled him. Is he felt more necessary than usual. I've always decreed that the Disc 1 of FF7 is basically collecting characters and backplot. And finally it does feel like they've included them, and they did it in a proper way. I know Yuffie's supposed to be a bounty hunter, but I'm kind of glad that they snuck her in the way they did. I feel like there's some... I'm going to do some recording. I want to redo... Oh, Super Kiwi. Now, that's an awesome-ass game, by the way. But what are you going to redo about it? Is your voice a little bit off, or the audio background a little bit too heavy? I still got to get my ass in gear. I'm still changing things up. Just Googling it. God, what the hell are we talking about, Nat, that involved Googling? Motherfucker, it was yesterday, too. Nah, oh, don't worry about your stutter. Fuck, I speak with a southern accent. Trust me, you'll be fine. Oh, SK64? Oh, Super Kiwi? Oh, I do recommend it if you're into it. Like, I recommend it a lot. Me and Nat are talking about... What the fuck was it, Nat? Oh, hell yeah. Mighty Guard. Trying to be one of the cool kids. It's overrated, trust me. What is it? Death Force, I think it is. Fuck me now, what was it? Now I can't remember the damn thing. It was on My Little Pony, too. Oh, Mega Pony. She sent me on a little Googling spree not too long ago about that. So if you're really interested in a really well-made but bona fide Mega Man, go play that. That fucking game will give me nightmares. If you're a fan of N64 graphics, definitely that. Oh, Nat, send him the list, because she sends me a list on N64S games. It's not hard at all. It is super short and fun. If you're looking for another game like that that has Donkey Kong Country style vibes, go with one called Beanie, as B-E-E-N-E-Y, I believe. Let's see what Death Force does. I thought it was Mighty Guard. Oh, that's good. Actually does something. Let's get him killed. Make Bad is another good one. Kiwi. Cave of Dreams is another one. Let's just hammer him home. He's gonna be a fucking pain with that. Unless you're considered Symphony of the Night one. Eh, kind of, yeah, but like not really. Like it's more of an action platform. I wouldn't say an action platformer, more like a Metrovania, to where it's kind of necessary, but not its total thing. Let's do Bolt 2. Bolt 2 does not work. Oh, this is, I can't wait to fucking, really hope you're worth it. So it is about 3. I'll send it to her way now. Oh, you're great, man. Anytime. It's a nice, quick, good game. Like it's really more of like a little nostalgia trip that it felt like the person making it was just trying to test out how far he could take it. Alright, where is it what I'm looking for? So I could have swore somebody had Destruct, or did I take that off? Let's see what Demi does. Oh, that's good to see. Not a fucking thing. Now let's try it. Fuck it. Alright, this is starting to actually be harder than the boss. What the hell? Let me redo that senses here. Bolt, Pierce, Shouts. No little turtle. No, Natty's going. Sorry, I know you like My Little Pony, but I'm gonna have to kill Tank this time. He's got to go. He should have stuck in his own lane, Nat. That's what happens to bad little turtles. They meet a band of eco-terrorists trying to save the world. And I don't have Treen. I forgot what this does. I think this is like Pandora's box. No, wait, it's not. Peaceful turtle buddy. Strolled on the wrong beach in front of the wrong people. Let's see what Bio 2 does. Or Bioshock in my case. And he's really holding on to life there. Aqualung. And then just batter him. I'm gonna get clubbed like a Canadian seal. Well, he's starting to live up to his Final Fantasy XII counterpart, man. He's hitting pretty damn good, too. That's the other thing about this mod, OAG, is they changed a lot of the difficulties around. A lot of the normal enemies are no longer just cannon fodder or pushover. They can put the fucking screws to you and they can do it fast, as such right here. Maybe I should name the Chocobo Chica. No, Nat, don't live out your FNAF fantasies on FF. They don't deserve it. See what Bolt 3 does here. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't outright wipe him out. No, but it's close. Just hit him up a little bit more. I might cast Big Guard. If fucking Yuffie makes it, 88? There we go. There we are. Cast Wall and Reflect, but I ain't healing. I'm gonna stick to potions for now. Yuppie? Why the hell would you call me a yuppie, Nat? Fuck, I'm the furthest thing from one. I despise yuppies. They're like hipsters. No matter what you do to them, you shouldn't feel bad. American Psycho? How was I supposed to know that reference, Nat? You know that movie sucks. I'm joking, by the way, Nat. Oh, come on. 3. Fuck you! Oh, God, I danced with the devil and he got my toes. Well, we all learned a very valuable lesson, kids. If you think you can do it, don't. They do need to make a correlation between why yuppies result in violent behavior, because I've noticed that even in real fucking life. Alright, let's do this here. Let's not counter. Put you off to the side. Where is that elemental? There we are. Yeah, he was a yuppie. You can kind of get that feeling from him, but it doesn't take long to fall from grace. That's why I kind of laugh at American Psycho, Nat. I had to work at a country club, and some of the most vilest, evilest people, but also the most comical, was from that fucking lot. Couldn't steal anything. Yeah, but like William Afton and Patrick Bateman are so hot that it's okay for them to do crimes. Nat, is that the one mandatory thing you have to do? Just be sexy while doing it? Somebody, he stole my bag. Yeah, but he's fucking fine though. Look at that ass. I can actually kind of see you justifying it, Nat. And that did fuck all. Thank you, Lightning. Alright, we're gonna be back here. Let's try this shit again. Paste up. Bolt 3. As Ted Bundy fangirls say ew. Nat, what the fuck would they know? They like Ted Bundy. He might be cute, but he also looks like a fucking deranged librarian. Librarian, there we are. He looks like the kind of guy who would murder you, then go inside and clean your pool. Or maybe the opposite. Alright, Quake 3. Go with Bolt 3 again. He's just misunderstood and handsome. Yeah, and I bet they can fix him too. Can't they all? Hit him up. And this will probably be the last one I might cast with this one. I think this one does more damage, but I'm probably going to stick with Lightning. I was hoping I would hit right underneath, and it's starting to see that 300's a mainstay. Now he's about to dish out the pain. You can, yeah, I can fix him. So it's so cringe. Oh, now you should work for one of the bosses I worked with, or one of the bosses I had. Like, that was his fucking saying. Used to drive me up the goddamn wall. Chrome Skull? I fucking love Chrome Skull. 1 and 2 I love. I like the first one better. 2 is not too bad. They added too much of a plot. And they needed to keep it just a bit more simpler, but no, Chrome Skull is pretty damn good. I'm surprised it didn't get a 3, but that was kind of on the time when they stopped making those. Is the first one called Laid to Rest? Yeah, that's the... You're thinking of the same one. That's Chrome Skull. Laid to Rest, and you have Laid to Rest 2 Chrome Skull. You're absolutely right. What do you think of the Collector? I like the deaths in those, Nat. I really do like how the effects and everything come together. But the thing I think that movie misses the most is... Google Foo. I'm gonna start using that. Did he just heal himself? Fuck. Yeah, of course she did. Haven't seen it, just... If you're into horror like me, maybe Nat, I do recommend it. It is a good kind of time period from like the mid to early 2000s. I do enjoy it. But other than that, Nat, the Collector reminds me of... what's another one? It just... It's one of those films where you're going to have to turn your brain off. That's just what it comes down to. Hopefully this laser doesn't get it critical. Because that would just kind of suck, wouldn't it? I suck with horror. I'm always open to seeing what others say. You're welcome to a de facto horror channel. That's where usually me and Nat come with. In fact, I was sitting there... I still owe her a review I need to get my ass on into. Alright, let's just go with... How? How the f... Adamantame? That's a new name. Somebody has Reflect, and I just saw it. Cocksucker. Oh, just everybody. God, I'm fucking blind. Sorry, everybody. I'm too busy enjoying the conversation. This happens a lot with me. So expect long, bloated games. I hate to bring them up, but horror seems less scary once you're old. It does. No, I agree with you. I agree with you, OAG. It does. Like, I do not watch horror to be scared. That is not a thing I do. I mainly watch it because I actually find it more funny than most comedies. Oh, American Guinea Pig? I know that there's a movie called American Guinea Pig. I've seen the American version instead of the Japanese one. I've seen all of the guinea pig sagas from Japan, with my favorite one being Mermaid in a Manhole, which I did like. The other ones aren't too bad. Wait, have you seen the 2012? Have you seen Found 2012? I don't think I have. Now you're gonna have to show me that one. Demons take my ass. That'd be something to yell during an exorcism. And unto thee the Lord said, sucketh my cock and eateth my ass. And back to hell, you basic bitch. think it would work against some bad guys and mess with them. I think it would. Let me see what you got there, Natters. Alright, now we're here. Let's not heal and just use items like a good little boy. Oh, Barrett, you just made my life a living fucking nightmare. Jason, choking you. Can you just say harder? Or call him daddy? That'd actually be a good way to get into his mind, or like purr at him. Let's go with you just attack. Or just keep it simple, stupid. You'll generally have to let you go or else it would get strange. Yeah, that would kind of work. Maybe that's his kink. He probably found his perfect soulmate. Found. Is this the one I think it is, Nat? Oh, yeah. The one with the head? Almost Zerg Rush time? I haven't played fucking StarCraft in a long time. No, I love Found. I really do. I think there's a sequel to it. Alright, from here on out, it's just him hitting with X. I'm gonna or Cloud, you know, getting in the way of life. Yeah, no, it is a good movie. I do like how it's played out. Yuffie, you fucking bitch. I'll be right back. Oh, that's a kick in the balls. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm going to try this one more time, then move on to better monsters, because this is going to be one of those, I have a feeling, off grind. Kiki is when you know you, when you knew, Kiki, you knew you game was about not to be fun. Yeah, that kind of sums up how I'm feeling right now. Where is it here? Let me get you attacking there, Masabi. Now, let's do this. Did binge a Korean horror flicks, and some are pretty solid. The Tale of Two Sisters 2008 was not super gory, but more horror like that. When it comes to certain horror films, I don't think they have to be super gory to really kind of get your attention. No, your ass is going to the back. I will learn from that mistake. But there's like, it's kind of like horror games. Like games that use jump scares, to me, I don't think really count because I don't think jump scares should qualify as scares. And there's a difference between being startled and being scared. When it comes to like solid actual horror, I think it's really about when or if it's going to happen, the build up, the tension. And a lot of Asian horror does get that right. Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of Asian schlock out there. I'm by no means somebody who thinks that they can't do any wrong. But when they're right, they're right. And if it's to Tell of Two Sisters, and it's been a very long time since I think I've seen it, is it the one with the their nurses? If I remember right, or caregivers, one of the two. I might be thinking of Infection. That's another one I haven't seen in a good long time. I'll get you healing. Heal Mr. Barrett. Sure, the atmosphere can be wonderful. Oh yeah, a lot of films forget to add that. You see a lot of that with indie film directors, where they kind of forget to make their film scary by other means. And it kind of bleeds through on certain things. Oh man, this is going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Okay, no, he's just doing that. Near the end, there was a nurse medical area, but I don't believe it was the one with the main focus. And I might be thinking of another one, because I might be thinking of Recycled. Well, shit. I'll just have you on heal, because I don't want to use that. You get up. Morph. I doubt Death Blow will do anything, but don't worry, it'll probably fuck me over like he usually does. Heal him. Not all of it can be theatrical masterpieces like Resident Evil 3 or Silent Hill 2. You know Resident Evil 3 really just... It was just robbed of that grand old Oscar, wasn't it? Mila Jovovich had it in the bag. And look at Uwe Boll's back catalog. He's a classic example. If you don't know, no, I think I'll heal with you, just in case I don't want to get it too dicey. There's a saying I do have here about Uwe Boll, and I usually don't repeat it, but just so you know how I feel about him, because apparently everybody thinks I like some of his films, or they used to. I haven't seen those people in here in a while. If it come down to a room with Adolf Hitler and Uwe Boll, and I had 2 bullets in the gun, I'd still shoot Uwe Boll twice. Legit, House of the Dead is by far the worst I've ever seen. Oh man, like, that man is one skilled tax write-off. And now I think he owns a, what is it, a restaurant over in Canada. And also he's a boxer who fights his critics. It's kind of an interesting afterlife he's taken on, that much I will say. Cloud, you suck. You suck fucking hard. Oh, give me 1 second, Nat. I'm gonna pause it so I don't screw this up. Here's a guinea pig. Alright, give me 1 second. American guinea pig. 2 women are abducted by a group of snuff filmmakers and brought into the hellish nightmare of an unmistakable brutality, viciousness, and destruction that will leave every viewer shocked and amazed and awestruck. Ironically, they still prefer this over IRL streaming. I'd watch it. I didn't know they made... I don't remember them making anything like that. I love Inglourious Bastards. When it came out, I had no idea about him. I was young. Oh, don't feel bad. I didn't really know about him until Alone in the Dark. Because I liked the OG DOS game due to one of my dad's friends. I had no idea... Like... I had no idea that somebody was actively trying to replicate, what's a good way to put it? Mortal Kombat Annihilation, there we go. 2 fucking health. What is this, Mega Man? Come on. Oh, put it to bed, man. What do you turn into? Adamant Bangle. Alright, he turns into something that might be slightly useful. Oh, holy shit. Ah, god damn it. It's armor and a half shell. It's got turtle power. First try, you're damn right, and I fucking nailed it, baby. That is some really good defense, no magic defense, but that'll actually come in handy later when I do decide to grind off stream. I'm gonna get a few of those, but I ain't gonna be doing it the fuck now. Burn in hell, little turtle. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'll be coming back to you later. That is worth it. Now, when it comes to Tarantino films, Nat, that's probably one of his best ones. You want my honest opinion? Pulp Fiction, that one. I don't really feel different from Kill Bill. It was good, but Tarantino's like Tim Burton, Nat. When you've seen one Tim Burton film, you kind of seen them all. He never variates out of his chosen field. He never branches out into something different. Unless he's kind of absolutely forced to. And even when he does, he tries to make it about him. My favorite movie is Five Nights at Freddy's, Inglourious Bastard, Reservoir Dog, SLC Punk, Scream 1, Friday the 13th, Jason Lives. Solid pick, by the way. American Psycho, The Lost Boys, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, or Bang Bang You're Dead. American Werewolf in London. Thank God you did not pick Pear, so I would have banned your fucking ass. And I don't know the next one. Maybe White Rabbit? Nat, I got too many favorite films to kind of pick. If I told you one of my favorite films, I love cheesy, really bad films. If you want one of my brothers, I'll use him as a better example. One of his favorite films, it's an off film called Low. And I think it's made by one of the very first big YouTubers. It's a really good one. I like another one called Red Victoria. I found it funny. There's a British flick called Diagnosis Death. I like that one too. Evil Aliens is another good one. I'm a big fan of Giuliano and Italian horror. I love American slashers. I fucking love creature features. I cannot pick. It just really depends on what mood I'm in. Like last night, I was grinding on Dragon Warrior 4. I was watching 1958's Blob. The Blob. And I love that fucking theme song. It's kind of been drilled into my head. Tarantino Starter Pack. Feet, Inward, 70s music, chapters, and Brad Pitt. Also, don't forget gratuitous violence, philosophical musing, and a vague understanding of how what's a good way to put it? Conflict should work. It's like Hateful Eight, Nat. I thought that was going to be like this mind game between Samuel L. Jackson and the General, and it fucking wasn't. It was cut close, just a bloody... He just really didn't fucking do anything with it. It was just what you thought it was. People went there to save his sister, killed everybody in the process, more people got killed. It kind of disappointed me in a way. I fucking love Westerns too. And that one kind of just had me scratching my head of why the fuck was this made? I don't think Samuel L. Jackson needs a job. Maybe he did and I didn't know about it. But that's the kind of shit I never understood. And like, are you trying to imply that Tarantino didn't make a noble sacrifice drinking the tequila? Well, he's got a fucking point there, Nat. I did forget Dusk Till Dawn, so I'll take my floggings. Man is going for sainthood. I will give you that. Dusk Till Dawn is probably one of the best vampire flicks to come out in the last 30 fucking years. It's like Nosferatu. I had my hopes up high for that film until I realized that it was so unnecessary. But yeah, you got a point there, OGA. Or OAG. I'm going to say that name backwards all the time. Rammstein made a reference to Tarantino in one of their music videos. In Ingle? Yeah, I know the one you're talking about, Nat, right in the club. But back to what me and him are talking about. When it comes down to Tarantino, if you've seen, let's just use God damn it, From Dusk Till Dawn, then you've kind of seen every other Tarantino film there is. He doesn't variate too much. It's just like that. Was my grandfather, old gas. Yeah, and you got quite an extended family of very angry, very sexually hyped people. What's their Twitch address? I'll give them a shout out. I wish I could say those things about mine. That is why it's extended. Maybe it's a hand-me-down. I know mine was. Nat, I can't wait to see who you passed yours off to. Hunter's got his blankie. Aw. That's good. He's gonna need it for the type 2 diabetes you constantly give him. Charlie trying to speed up the process and go to that sugar coma, but give him a pat on the head for me. And I know what you want to do is give him some booty taps. But, that's one of my biggest complaints, is I understand why his movies are revered, because they are fucking good. I will never dispute that Tarantino's films are bad, because they are, even at his worst, very enjoyable. They're fun to watch. Booty pats Hunter, a kitty, or a puppers? You literally said Hunter. He does, Nat. You sent me pictures of him. His fucking head's small, but yet his body's huge. He is not a fucking kitty. Nat, you're lying to him. If he's a fucking kitty, you're really stretching the definition of that word. Like, he's a kitty in terms of, like, maybe he ate 3 kitties. I love Hunter to death, but we need to get real. Oh, yeah, he's just as nuts as one. I've seen what he can do. Oh, we got a back attack here. Yuffie sneak attack with some osmosis. Hey, Jaguar RN, how are you doing? Alright. I've been meaning to come do this right and proper. Thank you for the shadow, Nat. How's everything going with you? We're right now discussing Nat lying about her cat's health and his age, and almost saved on the wrong one. And oh, I like that Bubble Bobble one. That is really good. I kind of need to play that again. It's been a long time. That and Snow Bros. I kind of miss those kind of weird games. How's it going? Right now, I'm grinding at the Royal Crypt. On my way to smash Ballsack. I fucking hate him, dude. When I first played Dragon Warrior 4, he threw me for such a loop on some of the shit he can get up to. I know Hunter is like 2 years old, but he's still a kitty to me. Oh, that's precious. I can kind of see it. Like, I'm that way with my kitties. And speaking of, Elvira just jumped in front of me. She's actually getting ready to go on 2 years here pretty damn soon, here in December. I still remember adopting her, and I still remember getting the white kitties, Elvira, or Vampira, and Misty. Like, oh god, like, they are the ones who cause me so much problems. Those two love to fucking bicker back and forth. Especially Vampire, he's a little fatty cat. I like how Hunter is 2 years old, but still a kitty. Also, Hunter is not healthy. No, he's not, Nat. No, he's not. A cat can't live off cheese whiz. That's a lie. I feel like doing some recording right now. I don't blame you. Fuck. I just now saw the time when you said that. I'm gonna have to be getting and going here pretty damn soon because I want to get that desk built before it's too late to start cutting on things. My neighbor hates it when I got it. You know, there's a... if we... Let me gather my thoughts here because I'm going faster than I can talk. Nat, where I live at the apartment, I have a... I think it's a 7 to 8 before I can't really make any noise due to neighbors. So I kind of got to put... Fuck. And I was having fun too. So, Jaguar, what level are you at? And what's your party? And how's the AI treating you, by the way? Mine is Christo, I think Mara, and Alina. Or Alana. I don't know how to pronounce her name quite right. Come on, goddammit. Oh, this is gonna suck, because I know I'm gonna have to do repeats of it. Well, that was a complete and utter fucking waste. I constantly have to go right around. I'm trying to... Well, everybody can see the materia I'm after. It looks like summon materia, too. Oh, hell yeah. I'll just beat him to death. I forgot to ask you, I hope I pronounced it right again, because I'm horrible at it. OAG. Other than Dusk Till Dawn, what other Tarantino films do you like? I've had a lot of film bros come in here, and they usually pick the same three, which is Reservoir Dogs. Kind of a... You were up there too? Misty, what are you doing? Good morning. But it's a mix-up between Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, and usually Kill Bill. And Reservoir Dogs usually kind of gets swapped out with either Inglourious Bastards or... What's the other one? Oh, fuck me. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Not a huge fan of him. Nothing against him, but a lot of the films he does is just not my type of thing. Kill Bill is fine. I'm the same way with that film. I never understood the allure of that fucking film. I do and I don't. Oh god, Nat. You just don't like it because we're talking shit about Kill Bill and your favorite man, Tarantino. But I never understood how it kind of wraps up. I don't think it's supposed to make sense. Like, a lot of the people I meet who watch, or not watch, but know Pulp Fiction, it's kind of this weird amalgamation it has. Because I don't think they remember it for the right reasons. Oh, I forgot all about this place. After this, I'll head out and save, or just head out and go. But Pulp Fiction had a lot of talking into it, and yet for some reason they never can seem to remember that. It's like a Foxy Brown. That's one of my few films I do like of him, because I really do like blaxploitation films. And I am a big fan of Pam Grier, especially Coffee in her very early work. But I always love seeing how people kind of morph his films into something they're not. Kill Bill, that's not even my favorite film. Nah, I know it's not. I'm just saying it is now. Yeah, fucking Pam Grier was. Like, she didn't really start... I wouldn't say she lost her fire. It's just Hollywood kind of quit putting her into roles around the 90s. Like, I think the last kind of billing she had before Foxy Brown was... Or am I not doing this right? Come on, Claude. We can do this. There we go. Running around puzzles are hard today. But she really kind of stopped with Original Gangsters, which is not a bad film if you want your generic, what would you call, action film. But some of her early work, like Sheba Baby, God, Coffee, definitely fucking Coffee, are some of the best. That's another thing, Nat, if you want my opinion on when we were talking about Tarantino a while ago. While I think he gets a lot of things wrong, it's like the hairstyles and stuff from... We were talking about Gen A and Gen Z adopting from the 80s and 90s. The same goes with Tarantino adopting the wrong messages from certain films. Huh, okay. Added effect. I finally get you. And I don't get to admire that beautiful fountain. Nah, fuck it, I'll do this while I run. But I think he watches a lot of Grindhouse, but other than the blood and violence, I think he doesn't really capture much else. He's got plot twists that are about as deep as fucking Shyamalan's, which he's really just, in my opinion, not like a gaffer. That's where I honestly think Tarantino belongs. I've seen a breakdown of 2 of the films and it's a lot of fun. Details from some vehicles being from that era. Yeah. Oh man, what talk about a fucking run around here. Holy shit. I like Jackie Chan stuff. It gives me some punching and I'm happy. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Jackie Chan. I know people... I do separate the art from the artist. Kill Bill. Oh, sorry, Nat. I did read that. I thought you were saying I didn't. I do like to separate art from the artist, and I know about Jackie Chan's past and current sins, but his fucking early work is some really good. Like Drunken Master and even some of the earlier ones are fucking good. If you want my honest opinion, Jackie Chan slowed down when he did that spy movie with Jennifer Love Hewitt. I think it was called The Tuxedo. Like that's when I think we officially lost Jackie Boy. Here pretty soon. I'm about to head out because I'm getting hungry. Nat, you take care. And God damn it. You had to do it right when I'm about to end stream, man. Fuck me running. I'll just mosey my way out or just quit and come back. Gives me time to grind on turtles. Yeah, The Tuxedo. That's when I think he truly lost his fire. Is when he started doing those kind of flicks. And then after that, I kind of just checked out. You can honestly argue that about Rush Hour, because even though those are really big, those films, even though I saw them after the fact, were fucking family schlock. They're just boring. And I'm not a big Chris Tucker fan outside of, like, I think Friday and one other film. I never understood his glorification either. The best way I can sum up Chris Tucker is he's Kevin Hart of the 90s. And the best way to sum up Kevin Hart is he's Chris Tucker of the 2000s. Or 2010s in our cases, or 2020s. His stuff with Samo and... Yeah, it fucking was. Especially a lot of his... Oh yeah, no, you hit it right on the fucking head. Angry Old Gamer, man, stop by anytime. It's a pleasure talking with you. I really do like talking about movies, and you seem like an okay Joe. Thank you for stopping in. If you guys got anybody you guys like me to raid, go ahead and put them in. And speaking of horror, Nat, there you go. Hey, Misty. Hey, Vampira. We had a good night. Let's go with Wizardry. It's a very small dose. You can't give Nat too much. She goes nuts. The Faz Shredder? I'll put it to you this way, Nat. I wouldn't put that on my crotch. It was a blast. Thank you for the movie game recommendations. Oh, anytime, man. Thanks for hanging out, and more importantly, thanks for the fucking conversation. I fucking enjoyed it to the point where I was getting my ass kicked by a little old turtle. Nonetheless, I do have to head out because I'm kind of running out of time here. Let me see who I can raid if you guys don't have anybody. But in the meantime, everybody, go ahead and check out Angry Old Gasm. I'm gonna say that's so funny. No, okay, Misty, you can get on my lap. You won. Come on, baby. Come on, baby girl. Come on, you're okay. I gotta get up here in a bit. After I get everything shut down, so enjoy the lap while you can. If you guys hear her playing with the pop filter, that's just Misty Brews. But go ahead and check him out. He does a lot of retro. I can't recommend him enough. Give him some like, follows, and subs. You can't go wrong. Same goes for Jaguar RN. Currently playing through a little bit of the Dragon Warrior 4. And he's on Balzac. Belzac. It's indistinguishable. Trust me, if you play him, you know him. To love him, to know him is to hate him. But nonetheless, go give him some like, follows, and subs. You might catch him live. You might do some jam sessions or just some good old RA goodness. Doesn't hurt. And check out Illegitimate Son of God, too. Like I said, she's about to stream. I can't think of a more important time to support your local, and don't forget to feed and put holes in the box for them to breathe, but support your local streamer. Makes you feel good, and it makes them feel great. At least I hope it does. Let me see who we got kicking around here. No, no, Misty. No, Misty, that's not for chewing. Misty. No. I don't oversell me, but I do appreciate it. Oh, don't mention it. Yes, Misty, do it. Don't encourage her, Nat. She's young. She's very impressionable. Like, lately she found out she can use my desk to jump into my closet. Give her enough time, she'll figure out how to order pay-per-view and rack up the cable bill. Who do I have? Really? Oh. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. I wish I could stay and watch her with you guys, but I'm going to send you off to Princess Marley. Respect her and her channel rules. Right now, she's watching... Oh, holy shit. She's watching Kung Pao Enter the Fist. Speaking of old Kung Fu movies. If you guys are old enough to remember that film, then I'm sorry. You should be... your Social Security should be in if you just wait a few more years. But she's a pretty good old person. Give her a like, follow, and sub as well. I can't believe... I haven't seen that movie, like, since it came out. That is reaching. The joy. That it is, man. Huh. There we are. Take care, everybody. I'll catch you guys on the flip. Kitty's gone wild. Oh, if you don't watch her, she will. Take care.